Hey everyone, welcome to a new adventure, this time in Feed the Beast Revelation. It's been a while since I have actually played in a FTB pack, and I'm actually very excited. Actually, I've already done some looking around and hoping to bring back some old stuff that I used to do. So I actually did a little looking around. I found me a nice seed, spelled just like this. It's science! So we're going to go ahead and create us a brand new world. Kind of already know what the spawn is going to look like because, I back in the day, when I did FTB Unleashed, and probably one of my favorite of many of the series I've done in the past, that I've actually completed, which we will be completing this one. I know I will, because I'm going to force myself to. Regardless of issues or crashes or anything of the such, I am going to do my dangdest. We're going to do our best, not to necessarily do everything in the pack, but we're gonna do what we can at least. All right, guys. So things might look a little different than when I was loading up the pack, mainly because I jumped right in. I was like, you know what? Let the world spawn in just a little bit, and I was like, I think it's time to revisit some of the old routes as well. Let's jump in a resource pack. So, if you guys are wondering, I went ahead and on the Twitch app, I jumped into get more content under the pack and added in Sortix Fanver modded. So we got that. I was trying out the modded Faithful, but it didn't look like it really did anything. So, I didn't even see any of the modded stuff change. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's get started. There's a lot of new things. This is in version Minecraft 1.12. I usually say 1.2, but it's like it's literally 1.12.2. So whatever, that's just how I like to say it. But to each their own, right? So I mentioned before we were getting everything set up and such. Ooh, raspberries. I like raspberries. Raspberries are pretty good. I was thinking about revisiting some of my old routes, and I really enjoyed doing Feed the Beast Unleashed, and I've kind of poked around with this pack a little bit while playing, just some streaming and testing and just seeing, some different packs, just trying some things that I haven't tried recently as far as, packs are concerned. So, with that being said, I really liked what I was seeing, and I was like, you know what, I think it might be time to do one of these again. So, I decided, let's do it. Now, why? Oh, that's the craft book. Okay, it just looks different because, this is, textured now. So these are basically, it's kind of like another NEI, but without NEI, right? So you click on the little book and you can go through and you can search for the things that you want. Like you can find brick, you can click on the bricks. It'll quickly post that up in there for you and everything. Pretty cool stuff. I like it. It's not too bad. So I'm actually going to re-click that because I like using NEI, which I believe this is NEI. Well, I guess it's JEI. Whatever. All right, so something else I haven't really played around with in a long while is the fact of having Tinker's Construct. So this is going to be nice to kind of poke around again with. We're going to create some stencils here. I'm just going to run through some of the basics. And hey, little buddy, how you doing? If I had the bone, I'd give you a bone and call you Rex. You'd be my best friend forever. Pretty much. So I have scoped out this world a little bit, and I will go ahead and tell you guys, if you guys saw the seed, hopefully you guys will use that. Make sure you use that in the version that I'm using, which is Minecraft 1.12.2. I believe this is running version 1.3? Version 1.3.0 of FTB Revelation. So if you guys do start it up, make sure you start it up with that version. That way it doesn't change anything. But the reason why I picked it was because of this awesome mountain structure right here. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some mountain building. So let's do that. We're going to grab a few more things. We're going to go check out some stuff. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to this texture pack. I've been running default for a long time. But like I said, I think it's time for a little bit of a change. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the change, and hopefully you guys will stick with it with me throughout all of this, because I would love to have you guys and all of that great stuff. So let's see, we got sand. Ooh, we got iron down there too. All right, let's go ahead and start making some of our basic things from Tinkers so we can start getting some decent tools. We're going to need a tool station. We're going to need a stencil table, a part builder, and we don't need this one, but we're going to go ahead and make it anyway. I'm going to convert my crafting table into a crafting station. This allows me, if you guys are unaware and playing this for the first time, it allows you to place your stuff into the crafting table and leave it there and come back and get it later. Unlike a regular crafting table, it throws it on the ground. Plus now, you can actually see it renders items onto the table. So it looks really, really nice. I like it. So we're going to go ahead and use this little guy. We're going to make ourselves a very quick chest and convert it into a pattern chest. So now we got that taken care of. Let's toss down the stencil table, part builder, actually, you know what? Let's, because I know what's going to happen. The night's going to get here probably a lot quicker than, I normally get, far enough to be able to actually do anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump up onto the mountain a little bit, find us a nice little place to call ourselves home. Oh, now these things are cool. These wildberry bushes, pretty neat. These are from a mod called Rustic, and they do provide food, kind of like the Natura version of the bushes, but these look just kind of nice. I like them. So we're going to pick those up. We're going to come back and maybe jump up. Is there any visible cave? Well, hello. Oh, from the Embers mod. Oh, that's pretty nice. I might have to come down here and pick up the bricks, maybe use them for building at some point. Let's grab a little bit more wood. Just a teeny weensy bit. In case we don't find any sort of coal right off the bat, I want to make sure I have a little extra wood so that way I can make some charcoal and we have some torches and light for the night. So that is the main reason for that. Oh, hello. Oh, crap. No. I like it, but I don't like it. It's kind of a little far down for my tastes. But I see light coming on the other side. My butt was kind of warm there for a second. I felt his little ember shooting off at me. Oh, hello. Oh, see, now this is cool. Look at all of this. I think we might actually head up there for now. So let's Tarzan this up a little. Unless we want to go off this way. But I do see coal as well. Hoocha! We're going to build this up a little area to get up here for now. Now, doing what I'm doing is probably not the best idea, considering I am going to want to be going down to do mining, and going up to the top of a mountain is definitely not the best idea, because you're going to have to mine through all of that in order to get down. But I was up here at one point, and I kind of like this little area for starting up a little something. So we're going to start up maybe here, and I was doing some planning about, building like just structures off of this, like different areas into the caves off the side, kind of like that wonderful build I did in Unleashed, but not necessarily the same, but we're going to pull some inspiration from it. Now we got some fir wood up here. That's pretty neat. Maybe we'll build off. Yeah, let's just start off like right in here. This is a pretty decent spot. We'll call this the initial starting area, shall we? All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Now, I do plan on trying to do these just about every day for you guys now. I know lately it's been kind of hard, mainly, and if you guys are watching this, as far as, being current and everything, the main reason for that is because of YouTube. YouTube has just been a literal pain lately, trying to get everything monetized and set up, and it's just been a literal pain, and so I've been kind of having to hold off on everything and wait for YouTube to check and make sure everything's good, and it's really been a big headache. But I got some plans to hopefully change that up here very soon, and we're gonna be doing a lot of this. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and grab every little thing we need here, and we're going to go ahead and do that. So we got all of our pieces we need. Now, if we take these, I believe, and if we do this, put those in there, can we not? That is so weird. I guess we'll just have to leave it in there like that, because when you're ready and you want a new one, you just click it and it changes it out for you. So I guess it just kind of leaves one in there at the time. All right, so let's go ahead and make our first tools. Click on our axe. We're going to need a wood binding and the rod. We're going to make ourselves a wooden hatchet to start off, and we're going to lastly make ourselves a pickaxe. Now what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade these pretty quickly. The sun's already heading down towards the horizon there. We're going to grab a chest. We're going to put some of this stuff away that we don't necessarily need. We're going to start grabbing a few things. Now I noticed some coal down here. I'm going to try to pick this up real quick. I know it's going to be rather dark for you guys, but just bear with me for a quick minute. I did accidentally put a lot of the wood away too, which is normally what I don't like to do, but we're going to go ahead and get ourselves, set up with some basic tools, and I want to show you guys some of the stuff in the pack, probably soon enough. But I do normally like to do a little bit of mining, so we'll probably do that in either a little bit this episode or a little bit next episode. I'm going to just grab a few things here. We're going to try to focus on getting our tools and maybe even a smeltery set up, hopefully. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this, and let's jump back up here before mobs start deciding to spawn where we've placed all of our stuff at. Alright, and we're going to grab our wood back. Now, a quick way to make some torches, because we have extra utilities in here. Hi, pig. If we place 2 sets of logs like that on top of each other, it gives us 16 sticks. Now, this only works if we have extra utilities installed, which we do. I believe that is the mod. Oh, that's not a pig, you're a deer. Hello. So let's place the torches on some of these trees. I didn't even know there were deer up here, honestly. There we go. Nice little lit up area that we're going to be calling home. Looking good already. Now I'm going to go ahead and make us up a quick furnace, which we will promptly pop down there. And we're going to grab a little bit more. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and upgrade the tools. Let's do this and this. We're going to upgrade them to stone for now. Just relatively quickly. Now, if we do this, now that this one's fully repaired, we can go ahead and toss that one on there. I don't believe we can do that. Oh, we can. Look at that. I thought you had to actually repair that fully. Now, breaking coal gives us sulfur, and I believe another object sometimes. It'll sometimes give us something else as well. But pretty cool from nuclear craft. Definitely something I want to take a look into in the future. So we'll be doing that. So we got a whole bunch of coal. I might want to look at hollowing out a little bit of this. And we're going to need a shovel among a couple of our other favorite tools here shortly to see about clearing out some area. But we're not going to worry about that till we get those tools, because why work harder when you can work smarter? So we're just gonna hold off. We're just gonna have ourselves a nice little area that we can call safe-ish for now. I mean, granted, we're not completely safe because it's nighttime and it's open, and mobs can still spawn around us and still like to shoot arrows at our butt. But we're gonna try to keep that from happening. So we'll just grab a few of the things that we can for now, and let's see. We're gonna go ahead and make up a few more stencils. Oops. Sometimes those sticks don't like to listen. Alright, let's grab a shovel head pattern. Now, do I want to make a sword right off the bat? That's the question. Sometimes I don't really feel like I want to make a sword right off the bat. But that's just me. Probably should have just put it in there, but that's alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need another one of these. So let's grab a little bit of planks. That's why we got plenty of the wood before. And we're also going to need a binding. So a little bit different than the older versions of Tinkers. Now all of the tools require a binding and a handle. So not too bad. I think it's kind of cool. Nice little change in my opinion. All right, so we got all that taken care of. We are going to be needing some food very soon. All we have are these little wild berries, some tomato seeds, and that's, practically it. We got deer hanging around us. We could probably grab some venison off of them, but I don't know if they actually drop any. I do see some blueberries off down there in the distance. Another thing I wouldn't mind doing is probably getting some stairs, maybe off this side. So maybe we'll dig ourselves a nice makeshift area to start setting up some stairs here in the near future. But for now, that should be good enough. Now, I don't believe we can actually repair our tools on the fly. So what I'm probably going to do is we're going to grab that, one more of these. We're going to make a few extra stencils. We'll put those away for later. And we're going to make another tool station. Now, let me go and show you guys. Now, we don't have the version that allows us to actually repair our tools on the fly, so I am going to make sure I have a tool station on me for the time being. And I'm also going to try not to do too much running around. Running around is going to cause us to lose hunger a lot faster. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get around as fast, but not really having a lot of food kind of stinks at that case too. Now, I did like this area for a couple of the reasons. Not only did we have these really awesome, beautiful high spider mountains. Now, if we don't have a weapon, next best one is going to be our hatchet. There we go. Nice and easy. But yeah, look at those beautiful mountains. So this is where we're currently set up. Eventually, I do plan on getting up here and doing some work. We're going to connect, maybe do some other things inside of this one. So, like, maybe we'll have, like, there's a lot of mods. I got a lot of plans, guys. I don't want to tell you guys everything just yet. But I do have a lot in store. So I was thinking, maybe we could put some real dangerous, explosive nuclear power inside of this one, at its core. Really, guy? I'm trying to explain things, and you're just making it that much more difficult. My life is now that much more difficult. There's spiders everywhere, though. Another reason why was because of this. Nice. You're really smart, aren't you? This wonderful, nice little ravine. Not too horrible. Really, Fred? Come on now, man. You're so fuzzy. And you look like you really want a big hug. Oh, crap. I need to be careful. What is that? Oh, zombie heart. Wow. That was pretty lucky drop. See, now we're already hungry, because now we're taking hits. We're not even running, but we're taking hits. Don't you lunge at me. Don't you lunge at me. Watch out. Wow. Oh, what? Really? They just drop cobwebs now? That's interesting. Ooh, coffee. See some coffee seeds from Actually Editions. So, you guys will probably notice some mods in here that you might be a little familiar with. Oh, please. You know what? I know there's a cooldown on that, but I'm just going to knock you in the fire because I don't really care. Ah! Flaming spider! That's worse! I didn't think he could actually get out. I thought there was like some lips there or something that he couldn't, jump through. So, if you guys notice, there's also another little structure. Now, sometimes I don't believe these are always going to spawn. They're a little bit random. Now, these guys are better to take care of in the water. They're fast on land, but slow in the water. Ooh, and I see another little structure over there we're going to have to take a look at here in a second. There we go. So if you know your mobs and you know how to take care of them, wonderful. Do it. Now, there's another one. Looks like... Oh, crap. That's not good. That's what I was about to tell you guys. That is probably one of the worst things you could do, is get into a fight with a skeleton while in water. Not good. Ooh, a fairy. So, another mod that's inside of here. Oh, and it's right next to it. Yeah, it's right next to a fairy spawner. That's really cool. There's a little druid hut right here. This is from Roots. So, really, really awesome. We got some regular tools up inside of here. We got the pestle. I'm going to grab some of these saplings. That's just a poppy. We'll grab the oak saplings as well. I do want to pick up the mortar here from Roots. Pretty cool. And there's some books. We got the book of Spellcraft, Herbalore, and another one. So I wouldn't mind tearing down some of this thatch and maybe using it, but the main reason why I'm actually out here is to pick up some gravel, sand, and clay. So a nice, wonderful spot to do all of that. We're going to start picking this up here. And I might, you know what? Now I think about it, I wouldn't have mind upgrading this to like flint instead. But not to mention, it's gonna be a little bit of a pain grabbing all this. Now, ideally, I kind of want to grab about 2 stacks of this. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and cut away for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that and get about 2 stacks of gravel, sand, and clay. And I'll meet you guys back at base when I'm done. See you guys back in just a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and kind of forgot to do something while I was here. So this little structure is actually a little useful. This is from Astral Sorcery. Something I do plan on taking a look into a little later on. But pretty neat little thing. You might be able to break out some of these bricks here, these pillars, and sometimes you'll find on these smaller structures, 1 chest. Sometimes they'll have some nice stuff in there, like this one. This isn't too bad at all, actually. I'm actually going to put away a few things here. We're going to put the spider eye. We're going to grab that ender pearl for one. I do want the bones, and I definitely want the iron. Now, these here, the constellation papers, we're going to leave those for now, because mainly, we don't really need them. So, like, I do like these pillars and all of the other little bricks that are inside of there. Also, if you look inside of this sand, you'll see these little blue pieces here. These are actually aquamarine. That is from Astral Sorcery as well. We're gonna, like I said, take a look at that a little later on. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and run back because I did grab a little bit of food, not a whole bunch. Mainly, I just killed a couple chickens, and that's pretty much it. We probably need to grab a little bit more food than that. So let's find something worth dropping here. So what I went ahead and did was I grabbed every little bit that I needed and a little extra clay, which I quite frankly probably don't even need. But we're gonna hit these berry trees up here, and these are not too bad. They give us a little extra, you know, something. Let's kill some more chickens. So sorry, Mr. Jenkins, but what must be done must be done. I need to eat, man. I have to survive. There will be more of you. And your legacy will live on inside of me for maybe a day at most. We'll just say that. So, all right, that's not too bad. This should be pretty good. 5 pieces of chicken. We also have Pam's Harvest Craft, so there's definitely a little bit more we can do with some of the food, among other things, inside of here. I think I want to go this way. Ooh, careful. What is that? Aluminum. Oh, actually, you know what? I need that. So we're going to pick that up right now. Now that we see that, we are going to grab that. So now, I need to find something else to toss away for the time being. I don't really see us needing a cobweb anytime soon, so let's just toss that. Hello, Mr. Jenkins. Don't you run from me. Don't you run from me, Mr. Jenkins. Tired of cutting yard. Such a back-breaking thing. So we're not doing too bad. What we're going to do is we're going to head up here. We're going to probably grab ourselves a little bit more food. Might make me another furnace. Yeah, I ain't worried about that. That's just experience. But we got plenty of other things still looming about and around us. Might also go ahead and maybe dig into the side of this mountain a little bit just for some better shelter during the night so we don't have to sit there and worry or stress about things coming and biting us in the butt sometimes. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start just filling up this chest. So if you hold shift and left click at the same time and just drag over everything, the mod that we have installed, which I cannot remember its name off the top of my head, but it allows you to quickly clean out your inventory like that. So it's really, really nice. Also going to go ahead and quickly make up a second furnace. Place that down right there. Reason why is because we're going to be taking our gravel, our sand, and our clay, converting it all into grout. Now we have 2 stacks of this stuff, so this is kind of the reason why I was a little trying to get a little extra, mainly. And we're also going to need to get some. Can you just not go in there? We're going to need to get some more coal. So I'm probably going to be doing that. Finishing that up. Grabbing some of this coal. You know what? We might come up here and just kind of dig in up here for now. And we can grab the coal. It's already getting nighttime again. So I think that's what I'll do, guys. What I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Dig in here a little bit. Grab us a few things. Tomorrow we're going to be setting up the smeltery, maybe cleaning up a little bit, grabbing a few extra things. I might even try to grab some stuff off camera because we don't have to worry too much about, time or anything. It's just kind of, getting along and doing all the things that we need to get done. So with that being said, I might also convert some of this iron that I picked up and make some shears. That way we can actually make ourselves a bed. The bed's going to be a big part of this, and being able to not worry too much about, being out in the open all the time. So let's do this, and we're just going to put all of that in there. The iron that we picked up, I'm going to go ahead and take half of that, convert those into some shears, and I'll do a little running around seeing if I can't find some sheep, and from there we'll see about trying to make ourselves a bed. But for now, it looks like I might just be waiting out the night because I don't really see any sheep. I don't think I have seen any sheep yet. So we'll just kind of wait out this night. Maybe I'll go out and do a little exploring tomorrow before I start it up. And let some of this finish here. Maybe grab a little bit more of the coal that's lingering about. Go ahead and get the second stack going, which I believe I accidentally put in there. And we'll get these 2 stacks of grout cooking up inside the furnace, and then we'll pick it up in the next episode. So with that being all said and done, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the beginning of FTB Revelation. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button. If you guys would like and you want to see some more from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys hopefully very, very soon. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys again, and see you then. Goodbye.